Y'all, what's good, family? It's your boy A Diddy. No relation. We're getting into the 10th episode of the Chillin With Him podcast. On the other side of the table, we got
Bug.
Shan.
Sponsor me.
over here. No,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Mo.
So we're going to get into this episode.
That's
episode
insane.
10. We've been moving. You feel me?
Yeah.
God damn.
How y'all feeling?
Every time I think it's like 6 or something, he be like, it's 9. I'm like, dang.
We moving.
I swear
What
to
y'all
God.
gonna be doing?
Ah.
Episode 10 is crazy.
We're gonna stop at 10.
Look, that shit on y'all. Look, y'all.
Oh, she thinking.
Already. I'm just curious, when you stir in the space for 10 minutes, what do you be thinking? What was you just thinking about in this moment?
Was it really 10?
Bro, she was like,
She was probably counting every week.
No, I was like, dang it. Literally,
was
my
counting
thought
days.
was, wait a minute. That means we've talked 10 times in this room about something.
Mm-hmm.
Not like all.
No.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And we skipped 1 week. So we almost 3 months straight.
And I'm trying to skip another one.
We almost 3 months straight.
He said, anyways.
Sorry.
I'm just playing.
Sorry.
Oh, guys, speaking of us missing that week, we don't know what next week looking like because it is Junebug's birthday on the 16th.
My birthday,
we
not the
going
16th.
out. Yes, it is.
When's my birthday?
17th, sorry.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, I didn't know.
Who
But
the
you
16th?
fine. You the worst
Nobody.
host ever.
Somebody
Jayla.
just- Somebody's the
Jayla the
16th.
14th.
Anyways, the 17th.
You fine.
And we're going out this weekend for his birthday to celebrate. How old you turning?
My
Wow.
body going to 93, 94. But I'm going to 25.
Mm-hmm. Milestone.
Little young buck. Oh,
25
it's
is
your
crazy.
25th. What?
What that mean? I'm finally like a full decade.
Quarter.
I'm a quarter of a decade.
Mm-hmm.
I said
Hell
full
yeah.
decade. I'm a quarter of a decade.
Oh, yeah.
This is where I start
It's
getting
your
like,
25th. We should have went out like big.
y'all got 5 days to make it happen. Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Y'all got 5 days to make it happen.
No money on my card.
See what I'm saying?
I was just
Somebody buy me a recliner for my birthday.
Ooh. That's
I mean, I
perfect.
saw
That's
one
nice
this
right
Saturday at the garage sale.
Should have grabbed it.
He said, should have got it.
Dad wrapped me up a bottle of wine and a cigar.
Ooh.
I want to go to
Yeah,
garage
that sounds
sales
good.
more.
No.
I haven't been to one in a long time.
Baby, I was gone, sir. You should have
Mhm.
seen me. What?
Gone, yeah.
The whole day I was gone.
I was telling her
You
the
find
other
that
day
many?
about that.
You just gotta, you gotta look.
There's always a garage sale going on.
But like, what do? You just drive through town
I
and
be
all
on
the
Facebook.
houses?
Baby, I be on Facebook bright and early because
Mhm.
people post them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I post them. I go to those. I don't really go get a paper like I used to, like back in the day. Because they don't put them in there no
Yeah, I
more.
was about to say, I feel like they don't put them in there.
It's a online garage sale page too.
Oh, okay.
Baby, I'm gonna come get you every Saturday. We're gonna be gone.
Please. 'Cause I like stuff like that. Just
I do
looking.
too, because you never know what you'll find.
You
I
might
like
find
that.
something good.
I found some good stuff
Hell
this
yeah.
weekend.
Definitely find some good stuff, but I don't got enough patience
I like-
to be looking for nothing good.
Oh, I love
Right.
doing that.
Estate sales are fire.
Estate sale?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like no estate
Like
sale.
when they
They too
moving,
high.
it's
Oh,
like the
yeah.
good,
I might
good
well go in the
stuff.
store and
Good
buy
quality
it.
stuff that you're trying to get rid of.
We're getting rid of
So
furniture,
are you answering my
everything.
Yeah.
questions or your questions?
Alright, we're gonna get started.
You want to do one of each?
No, that ain't that.
Take
wasn't-
turns.
Take turns.
She must got a question she wanna ask.
She must too.
Mm-hmm.
You get one question and I dang.
No, I ain't gonna be getting a little pity party. You get one little question.
And now, the only reason why Sam I ain't gonna lie to you, her brain don't work like that. You throw something in the middle of something that you already had planned, everything gonna come.
I'm ahead of her.
Yeah.
That was me earlier. He wanted me to listen to a podcast that was 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, the first part is just 24 minutes. So we're just going to skip that and we'll watch the second part. And I was like, no, we have to start at the beginning. My OCD won't let us do that. And he was laughing like I was joking. I was
Like,
like,
nah, I'm dead ass.
what?
Bro, like what?
That when I be having these questions, baby, I be playing it in my head. It's going from here. All right, it's gonna transition to this, and it's gonna go into there. That's
Shit
how
go
it is.
crazy.
It's called slow. Not a lot to you.
Well, baby,
Ew.
it's in the genes, and you got 'em.
I miss that one.
Nah, we gotta go and get started, y'all. There I go. Why I do
And she'd be nervous.
I think I
She
freeze
reset.
sometimes, like,
Yeah.
oh.
You be
Or she'll
reset.
say, okay, guys, so.
Like a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, class, today.
I swear to God.
No, I want to know. Cause I think I was just trying to figure out like how to word it, but
Long-winded.
all right.
Oh.
I can't wait to get you. That's so Raven. Alright, does physical attraction matter more to y'all than emotional attraction?
Hell no.
No? It's all about the emotional for you?
Not all about. I mean, there's got to be
It's
some
more-
physical attraction.
Right.
But
Sure do.
truth be told,
What that
he
mean,
wasn't,
Sam?
he wasn't
I
my
don't know.
type.
I was like, what to me?
Oh.
He ugly?
He wasn't ugly, but he wasn't my type. Like,
Oh.
he looked nothing like what I usually go for.
Mm.
And when
Yeah, take a sip.
when we met,
I'm gonna get him.
when we met, I just was like, oh yeah, hi, nice to meet you, blah blah blah. But then, like, we started texting. Didn't we start texting because I told you happy birthday on Snapchat or something?
Yeah.
And it genuinely was just like friend talk.
Yeah.
But the more we conversated, the more I realized that I was attracted to his personality.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we weren't on that level of, like, we weren't flirting or anything, it was just like, I love how I can talk to him about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, I've always, in relationships, it's been physical attraction that drove it at the beginning. But with him, it was mainly conversations and who he was as a person.
Now, you said he ain't ugly a while ago, but what if he was an ugly soul? Lord
Bye.
bless him.
But his
Bye.
but his personality was the
because it
same.
started as you said, as a friendship, friendly conversation. What if he was just flat out ugly in it, and then you caught those feelings? You couldn't do it.
I ain't catching feelings if you
Couldn't get no ugly
I'm
movie.
sorry.
There gotta be
Sorry.
something
No
there.
oogly moogly is crazy.
Ugly movie.
Like, if...
You can
like,
date
if,
somebody ugly?
I am.
I mean, I'm
know
not
some
saying I
ugly
have, like,
people.
looking... I'm saying, looking back on it, there's some where I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you gotta look back there.
But I think, like, I always tell him he glowed up.
What they call
So this now he was ugly. I ain't gonna lie.
Once his dreads grew and
Yeah.
his face grew,
Yeah, you were ugly.
if that makes sense.
I've been that nigga. Y'all better stop playing.
You probably had them little baby worms.
I still didn't miss
Like,
with
he
him.
went from, oh, he's got a
He
little
decent.
something, to, you know what I mean?
I don't appreciate how you don't like
Once
it.
that facial hair grew in,
Cut your hair. Cut
What?
your hair.
I'm gonna go bald.
I already told him from the get go. I've told him, like, no,
Shouldn't be sick.
no joke. If he goes bald,
Sam.
Yeah.
Bye.
You better get
When
the
I
pink
met him,
sorry,
Sam.
He
That's
had dreads
crazy.
long as fuck. That's what attracted me to him.
Yeah.
Dreads.
You
you
Long
got
as
dreads.
fuck.
Mhm.
Sam, they were long.
Yeah.
And
I
then
can't
he
even
wait till we
picture
get
that.
older until I finally go and lock him in, you know.
He said,
Bruh, Romeo braids, bro.
to come down here bald head.
Yep.
you should have said, oh, never mind.
Yeah, bye head.
He
You
better
can
be
put
like
that
he
ticket-
got a cute face.
Now bald head is crazy though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he was bald?
He wasn't slick,
Just
bro.
a slick milk dud?
I can
Ooh,
see
what
it.
happened?
I can see it.
Yeah. hell
Cause you got a beard.
No.
I don't tell
Don't
you.
let
I
him
got a
know.
kinda
No.
beard.
Juba, I gonna tell you what Nanny said
I
about
got
you
a
when,
struggle
when you
beard.
first came. You know she loves scoring on people.
She got me. I remember
What
one
she
time she
said?
said it. She's like, Aaron too cute. Aaron too pretty.
He a pretty boy.
He a pretty boy.
Nah, but when before you first came, when I first showed the picture,
uh-huh.
talking about he ugly, he like a ninja turtle.
Hell, he had
But
braids.
that's her favorite
No,
line.
no.
She used that line on everything. She like a ninja turtle. Girl, everybody look like
got
them
me.
She think
ninja.
everybody like a ninja turtle.
Ah,
Get her, baby.
I'd have got it. Nah.
She
That's what I would have
She
got.
thought she had a cute little face. That's why
Yeah.
she said it.
Oh.
And then she called me a pretty boy. I'm like,
Yeah.
why? So she.
Oh, he think he a pretty boy.
He
Yeah.
is.
A little bit.
He is.
What about you, babe? Physical or emotional? Why? What's up?
A bit of both. For
He
sure.
said clearly not his.
This is all he said.
Nah. The way I look at it, I could never date somebody ugly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm shallow.
You say that all the time too.
I don't think it's shallow. It's just we got a type, bro.
That's
Because at the same time, somebody probably thinks she's ugly, I'm ugly,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
to y'all, we look completely
That's true.
different.
because I'm pretty sure I'm ugly to some people too.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody I'm not attracted to. Somebody I'm not attracted to. I ain't playing myself. I could never do it. Like,
Okay, so what if I'm trying to put a situation without it making it like, oh, that's a catfish.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, I've been that too. I've been
what if?
pulled
Okay,
into that.
okay, but look, what if?
got
What if
catfish?
on your
Yeah.
side? What if on your side, like your phone was not working, you could not get the camera part to work, and y'all met online, and it was just like you couldn't see what she looked like, and y'all fell for each other, and then you finally, let's say a month later, you got your phone fixed, and she's butt
We had this conversation.
and
But
she's
didn't this
and
happen
she's
to you?
butt ugly
Nah.
to you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I ain't
He
doing
would've
it.
got him
Yeah,
better.
I wouldn't.
It's still early on.
Even if you
just
fell
lied.
hard,
Nah,
like
'cause-
like what if you never felt these feelings
You got
before?
to slide.
Nah, cause Sam, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how it was off bat, right?
Yeah.
The relationship we had starting years back, I always felt that same way for her. Like at least, like that's my base for her. Like
Yeah.
I got those emotions. I fuck with her heavy at that point. Like I like her personality crazy. So I knew if I got to meet her, I felt like it would go the route that it went. But we already had this conversation too. If I would have seen her and she was funny looking, she basically catfished me from the pictures. I'd be like,
You want to put me at a distance?
yeah, I'd be like, oh, my homie and shit. Like,
Okay, but what if you said you already said you loved her and
He was
like
a friend zone.
but like how would like what would you
couldn't
say?
get
Like
girl.
how would you even bring it up?
He wouldn't. He would just distance himself.
Yeah.
slowly.
That's an asshole move.
it
Yeah.
might be. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
most like because
I would caught on.
I felt like it would have been too. I ain't trying to go that route and purposely hurt her feelings, especially knowing that I fuck with her heavy. So I wouldn't want to hurt her feelings. I'd have just
He wouldn't be talking
distanced.
relationship.
Yeah, like we would have.
moving.
Nah.
He wouldn't entertain them
Yeah,
conversations.
that conversation wouldn't have happened. I ain't.
He's the most straightforward person you will ever meet.
I'm not
He's if he don't believe it, he ain't finna lie.
What would
to
you
you.
have told her?
He gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah, you just ain't my type.
Nah, that's what I'm not going to do.
He
that.
wouldn't
Say
do
it like that, no.
No,
I
he
wouldn't do that
He
either.
just wouldn't entertain.
I'm not going to entertain
Ugly as hell.
the extra, like the.
Based on when you come
The
down
upgrade.
here,
Yeah.
he'll be like, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I'm doing that.
It's not gonna work.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to
Who
do that no
said I
time
was
soon.
Yeah, I got to see what money looking like.
Yeah, hell no. I've been in that situation before.
Yeah.
I got caught up and I told myself I ain't never doing this shit again. You feel me? So when I was younger, I was dating, I was online,
Oh, Aaron,
feeling somebody.
you were on Catfish, the TV show.
Damn near. It wasn't crazy catfish, but the person damn near looked like it, but then it was just certain things about the person in person I wasn't feeling.
Like body?
It was
or,
like-
She come and she's like
or
7
like
foot
like
tall.
mannerisms.
It was like teeth.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
details and
mine, yeah, and it wasn't crazy. It just was like, oh, I don't like that. But
that ain't what you look
I
like.
already invested so much before then. You feel me? Like I already talked.
Yeah.
We already made plans or whatever. We not crazy, but like we met each other. It was cool. I'm like, oh, I like her personality still.
Yeah.
And she not far off from what I've seen. It's just certain things I don't. But that don't make the whole situation. But after that, I wasn't going for that again.
That was it.
Yeah, I was good from that. I don't know.
What about you? Clearly. that's
I'm saying, I feel like you got. I don't know. I feel like they complement each other well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I wouldn't rather have one or the other. Like physically being attracted to you is gonna help me emotionally attached to you too, and vice versa. Like if I'm emotionally attached to you, it's gonna make me feel you a lot more and look at your physical and cherish that a little bit more.
So even if she ugly, the emotional connection you got with her, she'll look pretty in your eyes.
You like
No,
That's not what he just said.
Nah, that ain't what I said.
Do it, Sam. Do it.
Don't do that.
Oh.
give me a kiss.
Like a gerbil. No, like basically saying, no, not that she ugly, not that she be ugly and her emotional make her pretty. I'm saying you gotta have both for me.
Yeah.
Because they gonna help each other.
Well, that wasn't the question though.
Yes, it was.
Which no, it was one or the other, and you saying
no.
both.
Which one matters? Which one matters the most to you?
And you didn't give an answer.
Which one?
I said they
if
both.
you had an option, which one over the other?
Oh,
Physical or emotional?
emotional.
So she could be
She could be alright,
ugly.
but her
He
emotions
said I
they
could be
could
alright. He
top
didn't say
tier.
ugly.
Alright, so she can't be flat out ugly.
Nah, hell no. You know who I got in my head.
It's Sunday.
Personality.
Bruh, nah, you look like that, bruh.
The hell on the Sunday, baby. With
Bruh,
that.
you has to go. I ain't lying.
Okay, well then, would you rather? This is for girls and guys. Would you rather have somebody that's ugly but has a great body, or gorgeous
My face
but
was.
big? Like big. Not,
So you saying
not
face
big,
card or
but
the body?
big.
Face card or body?
Sam, nobody.
Definitely the face card.
Definitely the face card.
Yeah, I gotta look at you every day.
Move.
You keep them clothes on, but I gotta look at you every day. I gotta look in your
You
eyes.
kicking?
You childish.
Childish.
Sam.
Nah, not me.
You gotta have a body.
Just got more to love.
You gotta have a body.
She said big.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said big. Wait, how
She
big?
said it with a deep
Your
voice.
body
man.
shame.
Yeah.
Nah, she said it with a deep voice.
What's
man.
big?
Yeah, babe. I said not big,
That's a
but
base. It's big.
Like a big one, a big old joker. I don't
like
want that.
I'm not.
And
No.
I said,
So mama, remember you got a limit.
I know, but I'm at my limit.
You give me a little plush.
I hit the bar. My bar.
I already know I can't go over it.
Give me one with the
He gonna be
fluff,
like-
dog, and she look pretty. Big girl be pretty sometime, boy.
Yeah, I know
No,
big
that's true.
girls. I've seen some pretty big
I
girls.
do it too. Lizzo was pretty.
He's like, so
Yeah,
you,
she-
you'd
she got
rather
pretty
the
face.
face,
Like her face
you'd
card
rather
pretty.
the face card decline, and the body be okay.
You gonna a snag a tooth joker with a
Nah,
nice
nah,
body.
nah.
Hey, we talking about looks,
That's what I'm about to say.
not.
Because I'm about to say it depends on how crazy you going. with the face.
Don't.
It gotta match.
When I say ugly, like the teeth are nothing's wrong with the teeth.
No.
There's nothing like there's no crazy out of the ordinary. It's just
She's just
Then that's not accurate
not
because you can't
attractive.
say big, but then you're gonna be like, she
Damn, that's
ugly.
true.
It
That's
gotta
true.
be
That's-
ugly.
That
But
got- it gotta be the extreme. It gotta be the
I ain't
extreme.
talking about
Ugly,
Sid the
bruh.
Sloth, but
Hey, she an Agatha.
Here we go.
Agatha.
okay, forget the question next.
Nah,
The wild thornberries. Is it Agatha?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think it's Agatha, but she ugly. She ugly. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna have to go there, bro.
gotta have a face.
'Cause I can't. Yeah, I can't. Ooh, imagine waking up. Yeah, waking up.
Yeah, bro. Nah, fool. I'd rather tell you keep close.
But I ain't gonna lie. I met a
Good
few
morning,
people.
handsome.
Hell no, I met a few people in my life though that were funny looking, but their personality made them look more normal over time. Over time, it made them look more normal.
Me too. I can see that.
Okay,
That should
next
sound
next
crazy,
question.
but yeah.
Yeah. So you just can't be flat out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you ugly with an ugly personality, you really,
Oh,
really
you
ugly.
really
You
That's
ugly.
dumb.
That's Azalea Banks. Azalea Banks, ugly as hell with an ugly ass personality.
That's ugly, bro. That's double trouble.
Yeah,
Baby.
Sam.
I'm just saying, bro.
Double trouble?
Yeah. I don't want no parts.
Okay.
Around them neck of the woods.
Okay, Christopher.
All right, y'all. What's y'all input on people, not married people? Just
Hate them.
you childish.
Keep saying them.
You stupid.
What TikTok was that?
Cheers.
What TikTok was that?
Oh, I came up with that on myself.
Hey, I seen a TikTok about that the other day talking about married people think they better than
Streets kill me.
Oh yeah. Streets kill me.
As she's standing there with her hand
Yeah, like
She was for real.
She was still right
like,
there.
she came up.
the first time I watched, I just went,
Bro, like,
what are you talking about?
and that's the stuff we were talking about when I said what makes me mad. It's that. That's what
He was
drives me
losing it today. He was
insane.
like, I just can't stand people when it don't make sense. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Like,
That
what
don't
is
even
this
make
talking
sense.
about?
Talking about?
Like, it's certain stuff that piss me off, and we were trying to narrow it down. Like, what is the certain thing? And I realized what it was. Is shit that don't make sense. Pisses me off. Nothing drives me more insane than that.
Like, tell them what you saw on the way to the car when we left them all.
Like this girl I was walking. It's hot outside, and you got leather jeans on with a leather top with a fur vest on.
Oh.
And it pissed me off. And then something so small that really drove me insane today.
Oh,
I saw
really
this
drove him
dude,
insane.
and he had a hat, a dad cap, balled up in his back pocket, and it was like, I don't know, it triggered me real bad.
Why not put it on your head?
I was like, put it on your head, you idiot. Or hold it, strap it to a belt. You just fold it. Ain't a newspaper.
Fold it up in your
It's
pocket.
stuff like that.
But you used to put yours on your belt?
It makes
That's different,
sense.
though.
Why?
It's
'Cause
still.
it's
It makes sense.
But I've seen people put caps in their back.
This nigga folded it up like I don't want it right
was
now.
like, it was
More like a newspaper.
Damn.
And then the
like
other
just a
thing.
piece of paper he shoved in his back pocket.
And then the other one was Candyland. They had a candy store in the mall. It really drove me insane today.
No,
That was dumb.
What, having
what
a
it
candy store in the
was.
mall?
For what?
No, what triggered
Like,
that?
who said I'm gonna go to Arlington to the mall and buy some damn Takis?
No, baby, no, that's not what it was. It wasn't Candyland. It was because there was a little shop with my fellow people. And they had pinatas and candy and like gas station snacks. And he walked by and he was like, "At the mall, bruh, go get a gas station.
Like, bro, go open up a gas station.
Go
Leave me
get a gas
alone.
station."
But you know what that is? I ain't gonna lie to you. That's smart to me.
It's smart.
Because it's like,
They
instead
know
of
it
going
from young.
instead of going to like a vending machine or something, they gonna run it up in there whenever people just walking through and they need some snacks.
Yeah.
It was empty. No.
Them pinatas were ugly.
That candy look old. No.
Probably bring that
Take it to the gas station, brother. Made me mad, bro.
Y'all stupid.
Hey, ask your question, because it gonna have me mad. For real.
All
It was
right.
dumb stuff today.
What's y'all input on dating multiple people at the same time?
Elaborate on the word dating.
Like polygamy?
Dating.
I don't see
Okay,
no
not a
problem with it.
relationship. Okay, you looking for
Oh, dating.
You may be looking for that special someone, so you just gotta date around.
Playing the field.
You playing the field until you decide you ready to lock somebody down.
I was just watching something about this.
What y'all think about that?
I don't know where I was watching, but it made sense when he said.
I died in the hood.
What do you say?
I
I died in the hood.
He's killing me. And he made it make sense because he was like saying they was against it because they was like, you need to give this person your time. How you gonna know if this person for you if you ain't giving them your undivided time and attention?
Yeah.
And I was like, they got a point. But then he was like, dating one person for 3 months just to realize that ain't what you want. You wasted 3 minutes of your life and your time. I was like, time is more valuable than that attention.
That's a
in
fact.
my opinion.
In my opinion too.
Because if it's the right person for you at the end of the day, you're immediately gonna stop dating.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Because you're gonna lose that interest. You're gonna get, let's say I'm dating you and Bob, but once, like I've been dating Bob, but the minute we all go on a date and I'm like,
Tyler.
this is why I'm long-winded. Y'all interrupted.
That's why I'm long with it.
But the minute I start dating him, I'm like, oh, like this, he's already much better than Bob. I'm not. So that's where some girls I think it's mainly girls, where they mess up is instead of just cutting that person off knowing that it's not there, they keep them just in case this doesn't work out. But you already knew this didn't work out, so why are you?
They just keep them for entertainment, conversation.
Yeah.
So they ain't bored. That's it.
So you on my side? Like you think that you should date?
You're better than Bob?
No. You think you should date multiple?
I do too.
Yeah.
Now, if you asked me years ago, I would have I think a lot of it has to do with when we were in school, dating wasn't a thing.
Yeah. That's
For a while. It used to be a long time ago. Yeah. That's why when I started talking to him in high school, my dad was like, well, even though you really like this dude, like still, go on dates with other guys, and I'm like, Dad, that's rude.
See, but the thing is, when you date all these people looking in, outside looking in. Oh, she this, she that. Oh, she is.
They can say it all they want. They ain't there.
But that's because it's the new generation of dating. It's a whole different definition than what it was back then.
Yeah. It can leave a bad taste in people's eyes.
Society mouth.
He out here, girl, he talked to her. He talking to her too.
Yeah.
But you just out here dating for your potential one. But how they looking at you like,
that's the problem. People always worried about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with it.
And I feel like a lot of that come into play when you from a small town like this.
You can't talk to anybody. When we were in high school,
you can't. Everybody know everybody.
Yeah. So if you dating somebody else, most likely we're gonna get back to somebody. Yeah. That you dating somebody else, like.
It's not like how it is on the movies and stuff, where it's like big places.
Where I'm from, I was dating around, but it was giving me time to choose like who I felt was for me. And whenever I got to that point where I'm like, you know what, I like this person. Like I see more or potential with this person. Then I'll stop talking to the other person. Yeah. But it gave me those options. But
we can't do that here.
We're not doing that here. Yeah.
We gonna like all kinds of stuff.
Another thing is girls. Like I know a girl.
What?
It's true.
What?
We gonna be all kind of stuff.
We gonna be all kind of stuff.
It just hit me because it's so true. And then that's crucified nigga out here.
The crazy part about that though is like y'all dating. It's different if y'all going crazy.
Yes.
That's like, especially for a female, it's different if you going crazy or whatever, and you popping for everybody and shit. But if you dating, just talking, chopping it up, trying to get to know somebody, and they still looking at you as a floozy, that's crazy. Like you too invested in what the hell I got going on.
Because they don't know the real definition of dating.
That's you.
If you're dating nowadays, they're gonna consider you talking.
Yeah.
That's the new thing. Yeah. And if you're talking, you deserve their undivided attention. This is the person you're potentially about to be with. That's why it's all shunned upon. Yeah.
That's good.
Like, they be like, oh, you talk to Sam? Yeah. So they know if they see you with somebody else, they be like, that's weird. Whereas if I'm like, I'm just dating around, they be like, okay, I got a couple, I can move. But if you talking to somebody, brother, you locked in. Bro.
That's crazy. Where I'm from, talking is like I'm just chopping it up. I'm getting to know a few different people. Dating, most likely, that's the person that you done cut everybody else off for to see if you serious about this.
So y'all are talking then dating.
Yeah.
We're here we dating then talking. It's like
okay. That's the
right.
way I word
It's like we'll go out, grab a bite or something, chopping up, getting to know people. That's dating.
Yeah.
And then once we like. You see some potential?
For sure. We talking.
Yeah, I talk to Sam.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
It's weird. Now, with that being said, with our answer, I do believe you need to have a small roster.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date no more than 4 to 5 at a time.
Yeah.
For sure. I would say 3. I would say 3.
Yeah.
3 rotating, and then once you add that 4th one, cut one. One gotta go. Once you got one, got to keep rotating.
Yeah.
That's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd say about 3.
Yeah. Sam, get out that on.
She waiting on her turn. She was finna say something to Juma interrupted her with his delay.
Forgot it now. You cut me off and then y'all just kept going. And I looked at and she called it. She said, Sam. I said, fuck it.
She She said, "Before I get with your mug."
Well, I'm gonna be like that.
That was
TikTok.
10 minutes
Be
ago.
like that TikTok. I say nothing else.
It'll come back to it. It'll come back to it.
No, you ain't gonna find it.
Oh. All right, y'all. Oh, this gonna be good. Oh, this gonna be good.
She's slow.
I'm just playing. So,
Childish.
What's everybody's favorite color?
ready? Okay.
Straight scale.
So, no, I'm just playing.
Oh,
What
come
you doing?
Then you did that 3 times.
What you doing if you find out that your partner is only with you because the person he wanted to be with didn't want him?
So
You
when I
the
found out I was
fallback
plan
queen.
B,
Yeah, you the plan
If
B.
you find out you the plan B,
how far we in a relationship?
y'all married now?
Dang.
What?
Y'all married.
Okay.
And you found out you plan B?
For me,
Nah, leave married out. Leave married
How
out.
about say-
Because everybody ain't married.
nah, honestly, it still don't matter. For me, it don't matter what level of the relationship we in. If you feel, it depends on how you feel about it or how much you was invested in that person. fuck what happened. How much you still invested in that person.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm still your plan B, technically, like if that person come back around and you still, I've been like you've been waiting, whether they was gone or something was going on, whatever, but they finally free or able to come back and connect with you and you willing to
And you
connect.
entertain.
I'm gone. I
Yeah.
ain't even wasting no time.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Wasting no
agree.
That's
time.
their back pocket plan right there.
Facts.
Saying what you doing, you
I
find
just
out.
been a placeholder.
That's it.
You
That's
find
it.
out. You plan B. The girl he wanted didn't want him. So use his next option.
Like I was shooting for Lisa, but then she
Lisa
ditched me.
Lisa
so I
went with
just-
Bob.
So I just hit you up, man. But I'm telling you now,
That's-
8 years in.
That's a loaded question. There's a lot that plays into that. Because when did I become the plan B?
You always
Because
been
if-
You've always been playing B.
No, I'm saying like when, if I was the plan B to begin with,
yeah.
when did she become, like when did she lose? What am I trying to say?
Before
did
I
she-
started
Once
talking
she
to you.
left to where she's not an option for him anymore. When that happened, that would matter to me. And like you said, how invested were you?
All right, I
And
give you a scenario
and if you
here.
if somebody gave him the option and she came back,
Mm-hmm.
if he was even the slight bit interested,
Yeah.
bye.
100%.
I'll
Yeah.
be by myself.
Yep.
So Juma talking to you and Lisa at the same time. You ready to commit, but he giving you the cold shoulder a little bit. He putting off the time, like, but you ain't really figuring out why. The whole time he trying to get with Lisa. He trying to lock Lisa down and let you off easy.
Mm-hmm.
But Lisa going on about her way. So now he all of a sudden, what's up with me and you now?
And
You-
I find
and then
out
you
I
find
find
out.
out like pretty soon after that happened.
You find out what you doing.
Bye.
You gone. Even
Hell
if
yeah.
y'all locked in now, what? I'm gone.
Because like they say,
Gone.
if it was built
Still
off of a
potential
lie to
there.
begin with, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
You better come on, somebody.
Say it again, Sam.
Forgot what I said.
Oh, me too.
Oh, if it was built off of a lie to begin with, it wasn't meant to be.
You better come on. You better come on, sister. You better tell them.
And another thing,
Oh,
All right.
it's Sunday too.
if you had to choose between me and the other person, choose the other person.
choose them, baby.
Because I want somebody that knows it. You shouldn't have to contemplate it.
You better come on.
That's all I got.
I swear to
That's a
God,
good
because
one.
if you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
Why you have to do that? You dumb. Slow.
What was that? DMX? Who said that?
Mystical.
You stupid.
That was in a song.
He
nigga.
said, no, he was freestyling.
Help
that
the
shit.
bear.
Help the
Who
bear.
was that?
Mystical. He said, if you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear. Because that bitch gonna need it.
Y'all stupid.
You gotta go run that back. I forgot about that, bro. Oh my God.
It reminded me of that though, because that's
Yep, the
I ain't
bell.
finna never be Baby, let me pick for you.
That nigga sound like Miss Goody. What Miss Goody? I'm like a big cat on the trail of a fat rat. It was so fun. They say some ignorant stuff.
No, because she was looking. Because she was looking at me the whole time. Y'all were laughing, having y'all time. Kiki.
Sorry. We're gonna start our own podcast.
You crazy?
I was funny that time, baby.
We're gonna start our own podcast. Ain't
Aaron coming out, or he'll send me videos, and he be dying in the other room or something. I look at it, be like.
But you want to know
I get
what?
mad because
Sam,
that wasn't even funny.
Sam, I promise you, the reason why she do it though, she a little slow. She don't be catching on to what's going on.
Bro, I can pull up a video right now, and Sam gonna be like.
I promise. She be
Like,
like,
I look at it and I just be like, okay. But
Nah.
it don't be like,
There's moments where we're watching
I know
videos
she's
that
slow.
he's liked, and a lot of them, granted, 95, I would say 95%, okay, 92% are funny. But that 8%,
hilarious.
sometimes I'm like, why did you like that?
nah, some stuff, I ain't gonna lie. Some stuff is just for dudes. Dudes only go on.
I don't even
Find
get
it funny.
But this isn't dude humor. This was like, why did that?
That wasn't funny to me.
Like,
okay.
Man, I got a confession while we talking about video.
Confession.
It's crazy.
Confession
Fuck she
time.
cut the tape.
Confession time. Confession time.
Sorry.
Y'all ain't gonna give me no beat.
No.
Confession
I don't have no rhythm too.
Confession time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Confession time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah, I ain't nobody
I'm
playing B.
scared right now.
Ain't nobody playing B.
Confession.
I'm kind of scared.
You remember yesterday when you was asking me did I watch that video
This
you
is
sent me?
crazy. She didn't watch it. She just sent the laughing emojis.
Nah, she didn't respond to her.
He was like, you didn't watch? I was like, no, I did with that man. He was like, yeah, and that was stupid. I was like, that was stupid. I was repeating that.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I only sent that video knowing that she would laugh at it if she watched it.
And that's the one I didn't watch.
That's the only one you
I do
didn't
watch it, but this one, baby.
Nah, she's sorry.
Y'all are not gonna be buddies.
She's sorry.
You foul, bro. You foul.
That was an old man calling the
He sent me
little
20
kid ugly.
videos.
No, I don't. I sent you one video in the last week.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it today.
Don't watch it.
No, it's too late now.
I still ain't watching
Yeah,
it.
don't watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry.
Nope.
You a liar.
It's hot.
You still my buddy?
Hell no. I don't know you.
Is it?
Stupid. You making me choke. Alright.
She's sick.
Yeah, I'm still sick, guys. I'm gonna go for a cold.
What do you mean by that?
Stay away from me.
That's why I had to say it. No, she's sick.
This drain is sinus.
Because I just felt the same.
Ooh, that's a question.
Alright, Samson, that's a question.
I'm talking about drainage.
Ooh.
This is
Like,
good.
the
I
question.
never looked at the questions
The
before.
whole time she's just staring at a blank
I be
phone.
shocked.
Looking up a question.
Slow.
That'd be crazy.
Okay, that gives me more time. Ooh, I'm about to tell
Alright, I got one for real. I want you to look at your partner. This is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Eye contact. I'll ask this question at the same time. And you just blurt out your answer.
That don't make
Ready?
sense.
So we both asked the question at the
Oh,
same
you're
time.
asking the question, and then we look at each other and say the answer.
I'm gonna ask the question, and y'all just look at each other and say the answer. Cause I'm
That's
sure
not fair that you know the question.
I ain't really put a lot of thought in it.
I asked the question.
Shut up.
No, I did, cause I know my answer. I'm sure every couple has had this moment that they have asked or thought about this. Look at him, Sam. Eye contact. When do you think?
Eye contact.
Juba, eye contact.
You're only looking at one eye.
I can't look at both eyes.
I'm saying turn your head. You're like this. You're like this.
I feel like this is gonna be funny. When do you think you'll get tired of me? Yesterday.
I've been tired of you this whole time.
I ain't never caught up on sleep.
When do you think you'll get tired of me?
Right now, today.
Been tired.
Been tired.
Been tired. I was tired yesterday for you.
Yep.
I'm tired tomorrow.
Ooh, time before the
I swear to God, before it even get here.
That's my
pre-time.
favorite line. We ain't doing the podcast this week. I'm tired for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dang. How you gonna be out of commission of time for tomorrow?
That's my favorite
Like you
line.
planning on being tired?
I already know it.
Is that a calling excuse at a job?
Do
I think
what?
I'm gonna be tired tomorrow.
I do it all the time and I'll be
they
dead
fire you.
serious.
Yeah. Can I schedule? I'm gonna take off in next week because I think I'm gonna call in tired.
I ain't lying. I do it
That
in a
might
minute.
be.
And I be
That's
for
crazy.
real.
I'm gonna try.
I'm
that
gonna be
one out.
tired for tomorrow. I already know it.
No, that's crazy. That's
She be
insane.
dead ass too.
Well, we
can
been
see it.
tired. What y'all, Sam? What about you?
I said today.
Oh.
No, today. What'd you say? He said, you getting on my nerves. I said, you stay on mine.
That's funny.
It's all day, every day.
We're gonna get on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
I can't stay there.
Yeah.
You stand
No.
Then have a seat, nigga.
You know what it is though? I feel like that just come into play because that's just how you feel. Like I feel like we choose each other every single day.
Yeah.
So we know we gonna get on each other's nerves. But we still know we gotta have the patience to get through it anyway. Like I already know I ain't going nowhere. So you gonna get on my fucking nerves, I'm gonna get on yours.
But I'm gonna go to bed and tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and shoot you.
it's not that
Did that sound
Oh.
good?
I
That sound
guess
good,
so.
Sam?
It's just never that deep.
Oh.
Did that sound good?
No.
I like that quote, Del.
That sound good.
I like that
Because
quote,
I seen the
Del.
whole faces you was making before I started talking, nigga.
Oh.
I said,
Get your ass back.
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you lying?
Exhibit A.
I was gonna call her out for you.
Yeah, I see.
They been doing it the whole
Oh, I
time.
know. I see.
See?
They think people blind.
How about y'all
Y'all
stay the night
liars.
together? We stay the
We're
night.
gonna start our own podcast.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Okay, y'all gonna get
Sorry.
this.
Huh?
It's on ADiddyNR
I hate that
game.
YouTube.
And
No, you ain't.
I break your
I know the hack systems.
I changed the password.
cybersecurity.
All I need is a face.
Ask the next question, man. With that ugly blanket, what's that on that
Ew.
blanket?
Biting your lip.
Hold on, wait. This what Juba look like.
That's funny.
Juba look like Rieger.
It do. It do. It definitely like Reed.
And then he said, Rega.
Rigger.
Y'all funny.
I think his real name was
Ow,
Ragnar.
you on my toe.
Probably.
I messed it all. It was really Ragnar.
Ow, you on my toe.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, his name was Ragnar.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's for the birds. Yeah, for sure.
Alright.
Definitely twisted that.
Alright, we almost done. Yeah, we got about 2 more. Maybe one if I'm feeling.
Oh,
Froggy.
Okay,
20 on us.
you taking Sam out. You taking me out.
Mm-hmm.
You taking me out. You taking your girl out to nice little dinner. She invited her homegirls out. About 5 or 6 of them.
I'm not paying for her homegirls. I'm not doing that.
You paying for it? For their food? You gonna offer to pay for the whole table or what?
No, and I wasn't expecting to.
Let them answer because I got a separate one for us.
All right, now for
With
real.
this
Okay,
talk.
for real. So she invited her.
She invited 5 girls. They done ran the tab.
Oh, what is this for?
Out to eat. Just going. She just invited.
Oh, just cause.
Just because. They done ran the tab up.
Aaron said, I've been on
$300.
mine.
What you doing, babe?
What I'm doing? Man, I got me and my wife.
Just cause, yeah, nah.
Just me
Right.
and my girl.
Man, you ain't gonna pay for peanut.
I got me and my wife.
So you ain't gonna pay for peanut.
Fuck you talking about? Look.
If
Nah.
you don't pay for peanut,
No, you said a group of girls.
Yeah, you said
If it's
group.
a home, if she
it's
got a
just one
home
person,
girl
yeah.
with
you
it,
gotta pay for peanut.
If it's just one person, that's different. You
Yeah,
talking about
we
a group of
slide.
people. Now, this is my thoughts. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I am good, I'm set. Like I'm fine. I ain't
Yeah.
worrying about. I might Nah, I probably won't. But
No. I was like, you lying? Like, I'm still not rich. I'm still not.
Now, if it's a birthday,
That's what I was saying. That's why I said what's the occasion.
Yeah.
Birthday and she invited and I got it like that.
Yeah.
We sliding. Cool.
Y'all just lying.
Drinks on me.
I know.
That's a fact.
Hey, we know y'all would not pay for everybody.
I said if we got it like that, I'm not gonna go broke nowadays for them folks.
Oh, hell no. I ain't doing that shit.
Nah, they gonna take advantage of me.
I ain't gonna lie. I would. That's something I would want. I would want you to pay for.
For what occasion? Just cause? And you invited 6 homies?
Yeah.
You invited 6 homegirls.
I want my husband to be like,
No.
don't worry about it, I got it, y'all.
All 6 homies.
You real hopeful.
No, I'm like, bro. I'm trying to figure out shit for real.
Eric, good thing you don't get paid for thinking.
Bro, no, you for real.
You have to. No, in real life, I would want you to pay for
In
it.
today's
Why
time,
would you want me?
It's just a good feeling. I want.
he didn't bring them there.
It's just.
He didn't
my
ask for them to
preference,
be
my
there.
preference. But here's the
She's
thing.
lying. She's lying. She's
Oh
lying.
God. Oh God.
Nah, I'm dead. I'm sure she dead serious. About
I
that,
think
but
she's
why?
serious. And I think you crazy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
But why?
It's
You
just-
doing that for my niggas?
I will if I had it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Argue.
just the type. Yeah, I would. I'm just the type. I like to. It's almost like a host type of thing. Like I like to.
No.
I like to make my wine and dine, and I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Who am I whining and dining but my wife? What are we talking
Like
about?
for when we went out for our bachelorette night, like I really wanted to be like, I got the tab, yeah. I wanted to.
No.
What?
That's
crazy.
That's so backwards.
I swear, bachelorette, that's crazy.
They trying to celebrate
forget
you.
that it was a bachelorette. Just
Oh,
saying,
if it was
like,
a
all of us
birthday
was together,
celebration.
like,
Yeah.
I would have, if I had the money like that, I would have been like, I got the tab.
For what? What do you get out of that though?
I don't know. It's just
Cause I ain't
makes
trying to
it-
flex
makes
for
her feel
nobody.
good.
I don't care.
But say, but
I'm not
listen,
doing
but you should be stupid.
it. He trying to hear you
trying to
out.
understand.
He trying to hear you out,
If
but
we,
he ain't
if
going
we
for it.
all took a trip to Houston or something, if we had money like that, I would want you to be like, yeah, tell such and such, come on, tell them I cover it. I pay for their ticket. I got their flight and stuff. Just tell them I would want you to do that.
That's crazy.
You funny. But Sam, he looking at me like, yeah, ain't gonna never happen. I know it wouldn't,
Even
but I
at
would
like
want you.
rich, I still.
If I don't for me, I don't gotta be rich. If it's somebody that I mess with like that, and I got it, and like you in a position where you don't, then I'll be willing to do something like that. But if it's like just for the
because-
sake of it, I'm not that nice.
Not
I ain't
doing
never
that.
been that damn nice.
No,
not
I
for
know it.
5-6 homegirls that you
Yeah.
don't even know.
At
I
all.
mean,
It's just,
everybody
hey, I invited a couple friends. They just pull up a chair. I'm like,
Yeah, and they
whoa.
start going
And there's
crazy.
nothing wrong with
And they
that,
ordering
no. It's
crazy,
just-
and then
it's
you
just
got your
not fun.
homegirls gonna take advantage, popping bottles, getting the extra shots.
Man,
Nah,
You on
ain't
your
no
own.
how far to go.
You on your own,
I
brother.
swear.
So that leads me to, you saw the video on Facebook.
Oh,
Homegirl was getting on her other homegirl. They
Yeah.
all went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all split one big tab? But
I saw
she
that
said, nah, I ate this.
and this.
Y'all ate all that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm
Cause me, I'm gonna pay for mine.
I'm paying my tab.
I'm
yeah.
paying my tab.
Facts.
Everybody, they was all talking about they split.
I've been
splitting
in
the
that.
whole
I've
check.
been in that position.
I've been in that
before.
position with friends before too.
Me
though.
too.
Split
I've
the
been
whole
in
check.
Where they just split the whole check, and I'm like, yo, I know
You
damn
got
well
salad.
I ain't spending as much bread.
But
Like,
some restaurants they
Yeah.
require that. They require to be all on
Well,
one
then
tab.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
get
yeah.
my
And
toll
everybody
and I
spend.
will sell y'all
And
mine.
it gets messy. I don't like that.
yeah,
It get messy.
me and my friends we did that before, but then we realized that like certain people came with no bread. Like
Yeah.
one or
Wow.
two people came with no bread, and they ain't run it up, but they still got their food and just expected everybody to pay for. So we took care of it. That's what I'm saying. Like certain
Yeah.
situations, if you ain't got it, or you mentioned that beforehand, especially something like that, you mentioned it beforehand, it's cool. Like, yo, I got you. Like,
We were just talking about that last podcast.
Yeah.
Is it on this
Goodbye.
podcast?
I don't know.
Oh my, I
saying,
ain't do
like-
that all the time.
I thought I said,
Sheila,
I know a person.
Sheila, I hope you're watching it.
But
Maybe
yeah,
Sheila
shit-
gonna order her food and then be like, I left my purse at home.
I'm like, go get it. We'll wait here for you.
Oh, she'll say,
That's crazy.
She do when we be out of town too. She'll order the
Out
food.
of
No,
town,
she ain't
that's
got no money.
crazy.
She be dying, boy. She get us every time.
That's funny.
See it be like, Sheila. All right, before we close it though, Sam, with this same scenario,
Okay.
what if they ran the tab up? You didn't want him to cover it, but he said, I got the bill. Don't worry about it, y'all. And you look at him like, what you doing?
Baby, you got it like that? Are the bills gonna be paid?
Yeah, because I wouldn't offer something that I can't afford.
Exactly.
You better than me. I won't be saying that we got it like that.
But you're gonna be
I'm
like,
saying,
yay!
no. I'm saying if I didn't have, if
yeah.
I didn't think the way I do, I would be like, no, we don't.
Mm.
You had not, baby. Y'all better get your own tabs, get your own stuff.
But what?
If I didn't agree with it, if I was in a position where I didn't agree with you paying for the tab, and you said I got it, don't worry about it, I'd be like, nah, you ain't got nothing, baby. Get your own
I don't know.
stuff.
I feel like people that doing that, it's got to be like some type of ego flex thing for me to just
That's
pay
what
for
I'm
your
saying.
homegirls.
You think
Especially
so?
homegirls that
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
Now, like if we got a mutual
Could be.
homegirl,
Yeah.
2 mutual homegirls,
That's
okay,
different.
let me spend 120, 130, that's cool. But if you got 6 just cuz niggas that I ain't never seen, oh, this my homegirl, Shanika. I'm like, how you doing?
You could be right. It could be an ego thing.
She got 5 shots. She got a whole wine bottle, and she got oxtail. She got it.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I see that. It's just. I just like.
I feel like
feeling,
a
man.
lot of dudes will do that for the
Like,
flex of it.
We got
I
it.
ain't flexing for nothing.
But that's
Not
if we
really
got it.
flexing on them, but just like we got it.
No, but that's if we got it.
And that's got to be an
But no,
event,
that's
bro.
what we got.
That's if we got
That's what I'm
it.
saying. If we got it,
Yeah.
if we were in a position where we really, really got it like that,
No.
it's just a good feeling.
If we really,
It's
really
going to
got it
happen
like that,
multiple
though,
times.
no, and
No, it ain't
that'd
gonna
be a
happen
problem. That'd be a problem.
I would
Yeah.
like it to be.
I ain't doing this shit all the time.
It got to be occasion-wise for me
Yeah.
to just ball out
Facts.
stupidly on strangers.
Yeah. Okay.
gotta be.
Facts. Like anniversary.
If
or
it's
fucking,
and she got it got to be a heads up.
Birthday.
Don't have me taking you out to eat it. You like I'm bringing a couple homegirls.
I give
they
you.
just pop up.
You can't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
crazy.
I'll give you a good example. Who was it? Was it Jono that bought us the bottle at the bachelor?
Yeah.
When he bought us a bottle for the bachelor thing, he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"That's for the girls." Like,
Yeah,
I like
get a
stuff
bottle.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would want.
a bottle, not
My
that
man
tab
be like-
though.
That's what
He
I'm
said
saying.
not the tab,
Not that
though.
tab
Facts.
though. I've been around
I
where
just
you
like
say
stuff like
everybody
that.
get a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not finna. What's the total? It's all on me.
Baby,
I'm
buy
not
all
doing
of
that,
us
bro.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take not the tab.
Woo!
Fuck your ass up.
Girl, the tab is insane.
That's
What if it's a mix too? That's even worse. What if it was like 5 couples? You making him pay for them too?
Honestly though,
Only the girl?
Only girl.
Nah, but even if it was a couple couples, if I had it like that, I would want to be able to do something like that. I really would.
I do
wanna
get
be
that.
Able to do something like
You
that.
would want
Like
to.
even the fact that it just so happened that I wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse. My mom had just won a gift basket full of like dinners, but we didn't know that until we were already on our way to get y'all.
Mhm.
We had picked up something from my parents' house, and they were like, "Where y'all going?" And my mom was like, "I have this." Like instead of what we could have done was used one for his meal and used one for mine.
Mhm.
But I feel like we see eye to eye when it comes to that sort of stuff because we immediately asked each other, like, "Do you want to give it to them?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just because
Yeah.
we like doing
Yeah.
stuff like that, or
That's
like,
looking out.
and like if we have it like that and it was truly a good server, we will leave like pretty big
Good
tips.
tips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that time we tried to act like we wanted to talk to the manager and she was nervous, but really we were just trying to say how good she was. And we left her $50. Like
yeah.
we only got like an appetizer, but
It was
it's just little things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
just
that's
makes you
the
feel.
difference.
It makes you happy inside.
It do.
Yeah.
Those like genuine gestures
Yeah.
versus flexing because you got it.
But
Yeah,
now that
we
she
ain't
explained it
never
that way,
had
for me, it's a a nice gesture. Like,
if you talk about a genuine gesture,
it's not a flex thing, because I wouldn't dare flex on my friends
about
or my family or nothing like that. It's just a nice.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of dudes that do that, it's more for the flex and the ego.
It's definitely for the flex.
I'm cashing out on my wife and her homegirl.
And there are some people that
what
like
if they did it secretly?
That's different. That's when it's just genuine.
that's when it's genuine. If they don't care, if he did that and didn't tell a soul, that means he didn't need that validation.
Yeah.
If it's everything gonna be tonight, y'all get.
That shit corny.
It's
just a good feeling to me. Remember, I told you.
And there are some people that will put themselves in a bind trying to flex.
Trying to
be like, oh, well, I really can't afford going out to eat, but I'm gonna go anyway and go ham, and I'll just put it on my credit card, and I'm already in debt type thing.
Yep.
Because they care more about what everybody else thinks.
Yeah.
Got that check your ass can't cash.
Well, I was telling you yesterday about the I had went on an interview for an insurance company, and he was like,
oh yeah,
we're gonna go to a coffee shop. I'm like, coffee shop? Whatever. Well, we gotta talk about that too. Coffee shop. So I went, did my interview at the coffee shop. We went to Starbucks. But just me being me, want to do a nice gesture again. He took me there, the boss did. But I paid for his coffee. He was like, confused. I'm like, I just wanted to do that. I just told him. Genuine. I just told him whatever he get, just take care of my card. And it just made me feel good.
Yeah. That's different.
It made me feel good.
Yeah. We like stuff like that.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a big difference now. Yeah. It's a difference.
It's been times where it be like, yo, me and my boys like, yo, you trying to go whatever, like trying to go get something to eat from over there. Like, yo, I ain't really got it. Like, I actually, if you wanted to get something to eat, like,
facts.
Yeah.
And then,
I did that to you the other day.
Yeah.
And you still said
when.
I did that
I said you want to go to Chipotle or Tuscan Slice, and you said, bro. I said, well, no, we could go. I'll pay for it, blah blah blah. And you said, no, they got volleyball practice. I said,
well, that was different, Sam. They had practice.
Because one thing about me, if I want somebody to go with me and hang out, and they say they ain't got it, okay, come on.
That's me. I'm like that.
Facts.
I'll tell Peter in a minute. I didn't ask y'all it.
We went to the game room last night, and everything was on me last night. And he was like, "What you doing?"
Y'all went where?
To the game room.
Oh
no, me and my boy, not us.
Hey,
yeah.
This time for you.
Y'all wasn't going.
This time for you.
Going. I already told her. I wonder.
Boys for you.
I skipped my last 3 homies nights.
Yeah, he did.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all listen, before we close, I'm curious.
Oh, this time.
Before we for real. I'm curious.
I started recording like 20 minutes before we even started.
It's not a race thing or nothing. I'm just curious. I'm really curious.
Oh, Lord. I don't like how this is going.
No, I'm for real. It's not crazy. I'm really curious.
Well, get it out. Curious
Do we prefer a race?
Why do...
Is this appropriate for...
No, it's not bad
for the viewers.
We was talking about something. Oh, I was sick, so I've been drinking tea a lot. And I was sick my tea, and I said, wonder when white people go out, the way they be like, what do you like to drink? They be like, tea. Why do they want? Can I have a glass of tea? They sit and drink some hot tea, little cup. You don't never see black people ask for no tea. You gotta ask for. Let me get a Dr. Pepper. Let me get a Dr. Pepper.
Can I get a Sprite?
You got strawberry lemonade?
It might be a cultural thing.
Why do they always drink?
Because they probably had it like that back in the slave days. They was in there making a hot tea across the stove, and the slaves was drinking what they got.
Tea is always their choice, like real white.
And then it don't be like tea with sugar or nothing. It just be tea.
Plain
like,
tea.
With the bag.
Yeah.
It don't be no lemonade tea, no ice lemonade.
Just straight.
Yeah, I used to wake up and drink tea every morning in college.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Green.
Or coffee, that be like.
Yeah.
Can I get a black coffee?
Yeah.
I'd be like strawberry lemonade.
Sweet iced tea.
Facts.
Where's your drink menu?
Where is your specials?
Nah, I don't think I've ever seen that in person.
On the
But I've definitely seen that on shows and movies plenty of times. So.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it in person though. That's if I seen somebody do that in person, I'm like, bro, what you drinking? What's that? What you order? Cause
yeah, every now and then when I was a server, it would be those random times, but it wasn't like comment, they would just say, "Do y'all have hot tea?"
Like, who wants to drink tea?
Yeah, what you doing?
And can you
Give
bring
me
some,
cold tea.
And can you bring? And can you bring some lemons?
Little Splenda.
I'd
I'd be like, extra sugar.
be like, yo, watch that man,
Extra
bro.
ice.
When I go to the back, watch that man.
He's staring
I
at
think he's a serial
slow.
killer, bro. That shit's crazy.
Bro,
I'm
like,
just
get
scared.
out.
I've always wanted that. They want that little cup with that little hot tea, and they just, Bobby, give me strawberry lemonade.
Yeah. That is weird. Why you think about that? You weird.
Because I was sipping my tea, and I was sitting up there talking about. And I said, white people always drink tea. I'm just curious.
It is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
You brought it up.
What's the last question? Let's
You
get
want me
into
to
it.
ask it?
Oh, we still got a little bit of time.
Y'all see? So you making me choke.
Girl, be quiet.
All right. All right, last one. Oh, okay. You been wanting me to ask this for like 3 weeks.
I can't even remember what it is.
This finna really go long. All right, y'all hit it quick. And we'll come back next episode and we'll.
I don't like when you do this.
We'll elaborate on it for real.
Okay.
What's a time in your life that you wanted to pursue something, but you let doubt drive you away from it? Just tell what it is. And next episode, we're gonna start it off with the actual conversation about it.
Opening up a boxing gym. And a
Time
cigar
you
lounge.
wanted to pursue something, but you let doubt drive you away from it.
My lounge and my boxing gym.
I'm quitting my job to just go straight for baking, or quitting school, which I right there, or just like quitting everything, just going for baking, because that's always been the goal.
Mine would be a wedding planner coordinator.
What?
Being a weather planner / coordinator.
Oh, you would want to pursue that, but doubt? That's what you said?
I've always wanted to pursue that. That's always been my thing.
Yeah, that's sure.
But doubt. And a little bit of fear. What about you, sugar, plum, honey?
Honestly, the only thing I got is this channel. I'd have started this a lot sooner if I would have just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with what I got and go into it. But
That's true.
I always felt like, I need to have so and so just to make sure. And I kept pushing it off for a long time before I actually did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna come back next week
And get into
we're
it.
gonna get off into it a little bit more. But in the meantime, in between time,
This has been episode 10 of the Chillin With Podcast. You feel me? Episode 10 weeks, non-stop. We keeping it going. So,
yes sir.
I'm your boy A Diddy. No relation. We got it.
Sham.
And Moo.
That's it. Like, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below any questions y'all got for us for the next episode, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Streets killed me.
Sponsor me.
Help the bad!